Hello and welcome to Digi8.com.
In this video, we are going to cover the topic on personal development. Now let's start with what is personal development. Personal development involves actions that improve someone's potentials and skills. It creates improved quality life, makes them more employable, and raises human capital. It helps them achieve their ambitions and aims. It is something that happens throughout a person's whole life. It is more than just self-help. This needs formal and informal actions for advancing others in positions like mentor, coach, manager, counselor, guide, or teacher. Personal development makes one more successful and happier in life. Moving on to importance of personal development. One can pay attention to the larger picture. That is, if one accepts their flaws, they will find it easier to accept their errors. This understanding of oneself keeps one in sight of larger goals and does not waste time of things outside of one's control. Next, it drives satisfaction and motivation. Personal development encourages one to step in charge of things. One constantly grows if there is greater encouragement and confidence. Productivity and efficiency are improved. One feels more satisfied. Next, helps people find their true abilities. The more effort that is put in on capability and skills, the more one unlocks their true abilities. One can increase their comfort zone and work on different challenges if they know how to use their understanding correctly. Next, helps with current abilities. Acquiring skills/information for growth is essential to personal development. One can learn from previous errors and cross hurdles with the help of guidance, training, and education. Next, makes one personal vision clear. Personal development makes one personal vision clear. As a result, they can achieve their targets more clearly. When one sets goals for themselves, planning things out and trying to achieve them becomes simpler. Moving on to managing your personal development. This entails 5 things. First, reassessing plans for personal development. Next, keeping track of personal development. Then ticking off the improvement process. Working on personal development. And finally, working on a personal vision. Moving on to personal development goals. First, work on mindfulness. One must try and be more mindful. It makes one know that their lives are abundant and have great benefit. One should not dwell on what happened before or on a future that one cannot see. They have to live in the moment and enjoy it. Next, one has to accept themselves. Adjusting to oneself is needed before adjusting with others. One has to appreciate and understand their limitations, aspirations, philosophies, experience, and skills. Next, resilience is key. Resilience is an ingrained skill to overcome any hurdle. One with resilience can deal with hurdles confidently, otherwise they will feel hopeless. Next, one must know how to deal with conflict. Having the capacity to get rid of conflicts logically and deal with disagreements properly is excellent. It makes one happier and more successful. Next, work on body language. Body language is just a type of communication that isn't verbal. This involves movement and gestures one uses. Next, one should be empathetic. Empathy is about truly understanding another way of looking at something. This gives great insight into how one sees the world around them. Next, being proactive. Being proactive helps start being energetic and taking charge. Next, stop delaying things. One must know that delaying things is a habit and not a feature of a person. One has to use time properly and not delay things at all. Next, be a good listener. One should be proactive in listening to other people's opinions. It shows them that one cares about them and what they are expressing. And finally, confidence. Self-confidence needs to be improved because it leads to success. And finally, how to improve your personal development skills. First, get a coach. One might need assistance to work on their self-development abilities. They could consult a coach. This person can be a professor, manager, or anybody one looks up to. They can be a licensed personal growth coach as well. Next, maintain a journal. Keeping a daily or weekly journal helps one become self-aware. They can think of recent conversations, decisions, and events. It can help in achieving progress and targets. Next, read. Reading makes one more knowledgeable. One learns new words and stays abreast of things. It improves one's mental state and they learn to think more logically. Next, work on their fears. Fear prevents progress and growth. Some might be scared of risk-taking. They can find a coach and work on their decision-making ability. This increases confidence. Next, network. By engaging with a lot of people, one can pick up new concepts. They figure out how to interact and engage with people with different personalities. One can meet others and build bonds that assist people later on in life. Next, seek out feedback. One can ask a manager, co-worker, friend, or family for feedback on a task or achievement. People need unbiased, external feedback to see things from a different point of view. And finally, learn new things. One can pick up a subject or ability. One can do it by themselves or join a class. Such as one can pick up a sport, learn a new programming language, or learn to cook. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on personal development. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video.
Thank you and see you in the next video.